Okay, guys, I'm back, and sorry for the little delay there. It's actually 2 hours later, but to you, it's not going to feel like any time has passed. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, Infamous Second Son. I look forward to it. I think it's going to be something good, and I'm looking for my phone here. Yeah. I was actually looking up on the internet here, and I don't know if a lot of people knew this, but Sucker Punch actually created a telephone line which you can call, which is pretty interesting, which plays like a pre-recorded message from DUP. And DUP is the main villains in this, well, people that you're up against. They're like the police, sort of to speak. You've probably seen them. I'm going to show a picture on the screen right now, so you know what I'm talking about. That's the DUP guy. That's what they look like. I actually kind of like their outfits. I mean, hell, instead of doing facial features, why don't we just put a fucking mask over their faces, you know? It makes it a lot easier. But the DUP stands for Department of Unified Protection, and these are the guys who are supposed to be trying to protect everybody from the conduits. And they're run by Brooke Augustine, who is the director for the... sorry, fixing the camera here. Who's the director for these group of guys. And from what I've seen, they all have powers. They're all like conduits. And yeah, so they're going to be pretty difficult to fight from what I've seen in the game. Of course, Delson is going to be pretty awesome. I already like his character and whatnot. And alright, I'm going to put the number in the description for you. I don't know if the phone line still works. Actually, let's check it out now. Let's see if the phone line still works. Okay, dialing the number now, and I'm going to put it on speaker for you guys to hear. If you don't hear it too well, that's okay. Like I said, I'm going to put the number in the description so you guys can call him yourself and take a listen. Alright, here we go. Pretty loud.
Thank you for calling the Department of Unified Protection. Please stay on the line for an important message from our director, Brooke Augustine.
Bioterrorists. What do you think when you hear that word? Cold McGrath? The beast? Fear? Oppression? I'm here to tell you that Cole and all the other bioterrorists were once ordinary people, just like you. They didn't know that lurking within them was a sickness, a gene that would transform them into something violent and terrible, a gene that could be inside you. Bioterrorism can be stopped, but it has to start with you. Do your part for a brighter, safer world.
Brought to you by the Department of Unified Protection, here to help.
I think that's it. I don't think it goes any further.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it just hangs up on you. But, oh man, when I first saw that, and when I saw that just now, I'm like, what? They actually created their own phone line for you to call? That's actually pretty interesting. I haven't seen this concept in so long. Like, not since, I think, Super Nintendo. They actually did have it to where there was a phone line where you can call for certain games and they would give you information about the game. So that's actually pretty neat how they set that up. And so, you know, go ahead, give that place a call down there, down below. You know, they're not going to charge you anything for it. It's totally free, you know. But I thought it was just pretty interesting to have that overall. So, okay, moving on to the last little thing I want to mention. I did recharge my camera, so it's fully charged now. But I just want to go over one more thing for why I think the top 5 reasons why I think Infamous Second Son is a great game, or is going to be a good game, is going to kick ass. Okay? Alright, so let's start this off. Okay, we're gonna go start from the bottom of the list, work our way up to the top. Okay, so let's start from number 5. Number 5 is we have a new character, new beginnings. Delson is a very interesting character. He's sort of like this punk street graffiti artist, which is what he is, and I don't know why. For some reason, I've met people like that, and they are like the coolest people ever, man. They're like really laid back and really cool going. And people like that you can like instantly be friends with, or you can hate them right off the back. It's just like that first impression when it hits you hard. And for some reason, and they actually get the character across pretty well. These are actually how these people who do that type of stuff act. You know, artists. Let me say, they act a certain way. They have a certain mentality. Skateboarders too, and these are just people, you know, that you'll be pretty much cool if you mostly meet them in high school or anywhere between the later high school or college type people. Usually they grow out of that later on, but as far as meeting them in the now, they're pretty cool people. And also having the character be Native American, I thought was pretty interesting. Even though they made up the tribe also not to offend anybody, which I thought was pretty cool as well. Besides Delson, just having you start off with a new character, fresh new faces is actually really good. Now, at first I was like, oh, they killed off Cole. I don't know what to think about the new guy. I don't know how it's going to play out. But from what I've seen, the way he acts, the people around him, very interesting. This environment is very, very fresh and new. It seems even better than New Moraeus, which I felt like it was a fresh start, even though we had the same characters. And it's always good to see a transition into another good character. Too many games have actually let the sequel be the transition. Okay, that's an important thing. Having Cole McGrath also be in the first game and in the sequel before they say, okay, we're going to go down a new road with a new character is very, very smart, because too many games have made it like, okay, this is going to be the first game, we're going to have it with this character, and everyone's going to like this character. Then we're going to make a number of different sequels to this game or movie or whatever, and we're going to introduce other characters or another character that we want to take over the mantle of the first character, and they end up sucking. Okay, they end up fucking sucking, and you're just like, I kind of want that old character back, or those old characters back. And games like Prototype suffer from this. The Black Ops Zombies storyline, if you actually follow that, suffered from that too as well, where it's like, I don't really care for the new characters. But yeah, so number 5, new character, new beginnings. That's good. So moving on. Number 4 was going to be the powers. Oh man, the power of smoke. Just so interesting. Have you seen it on how it looks? I'm sure they said they can do so much with the PlayStation 4 and the engine that they're using for the game. And the effects on the smoke, hell, even the rain looks really good, man. And this is the power of the next gen titles, okay? This is what they can do. And the PlayStation 4, and I'm not bashing on the Xbox or anything, because I think the Xbox One is a good system too. But it's no doubt. I mean, you can't argue with the PlayStation 4 having a more graphical output, being a little bit more powerful than the Xbox One. And it shows, man. It really shows in this game, and it shows in other games like Killzone, especially console-only games. Like, it shows a lot more. And even with something like, I think something like Titanfall could probably have benefited more if it was on the PlayStation. And not saying that it shouldn't be on the Xbox, because it could. I would rather it have been multi-platform than to just be on one console. Or I would say one console, because it's also going to be on the 360, and it's going to be on, well, that's all Microsoft, and it's going to be on the PC, which is also Microsoft. So, yeah, so that's Microsoft. But anyway, yeah, so the powers look really cool. I like the neon powers too as well. I like how he travels through the vents and stuff like that. I like how he levitates through the air, kind of like how Cole did with his electric powers. I think this is going to be more interesting than Cole's electric powers, but that's just me. So, yeah, so powers. Number 4, the 4th reason. I think it's going to be great. Number 3. It's a console exclusive. Now, I know I just said don't want to pick on the Xbox or anything like that, and I'm not. because when something's an exclusive, you can work on it more as to opposed to having it multi-platform. Although I just said I wish something like Titanfall, which is a good game, I wish it was multi-platform, and I was actually disappointed that it was just only for the Xbox One and stuff like it was an exclusive and everything like that. But you gotta be honest, if you're just working on one console with one game, it's easier. I think it's easier because you get the focus more on what you're putting into it. You can you won't have to worry about getting another team to format this, or you won't have to worry about the same team trying to format that. They have to worry about getting this while, they have to worry about getting that out. You know, gotta have the Wii U version so it can work with the gamepad. You gotta have the PlayStation version so it can work with their controllers, and they have the Xbox version, they have the PC version so it can work on the keyboard. You know, you don't have to worry about that when it's just a console exclusive. Also, it takes advantage of, like I said before, the graphic output and the power of whatever system that it's on. So I'm glad that it is an exclusive and that it remained an exclusive. Unlike something like Kingdom Hearts 3 should be. How you always be on PlayStation, then you go to whatever. But yeah, exclusive. It's my number 3 reason. Number 3 reason. Number 2. Number 2, Troy fucking Baker. Troy, oh my god, this guy is fucking awesome. Baker, okay? I don't know if you've seen that other video I made. I don't even remember what it's called. I was talking about, I was talking about Teen Titans Go or something like that, and I had people saying, oh, you know, I like Teen Titans Go. I was like, that's fine, you can like it. I fucking hate it. But one of my favorite voice actresses is in there, and she is like my number 1 favorite, and that's Tara Strong. And I always talk about how I love her. I love the way she looks. I love her voice acting. I think she's beautiful. Make sure I edit that part out. My favorite male voice actor would have to be, as of right now, Troy Baker. Man, this guy is fantastic. He has done a number of different voices, but as far as like his range, going from Two-Face to Joker to Delsin, who's like has to be around my age, I think, about like 20 something. It's pretty amazing to have these actors with a range of different things. Now, Jim Cummings has to be my favorite voice actor. If you don't know who he is, please look him up. Nolan North also, please look him up. These are really great voice actors, man. They have really good talent and just range. And Troy Baker has to be the most popular as of right now as far as doing voice acting. And my God, this guy is just great. He's perfect. He has this character down pat, man. I love this character right off the bat. I saw some gameplay footage, I'm not going to lie, and I have been really impressed with the vocal work that he has put into. And he also does the motion capture for the character, which I thought was really cool. So not only does he does the voice, but he actually does the movements as well. So that's great. This, like I said, range. That's good. That's good. So, yeah, it's too many times where you see like the voice actor just do the voice and they don't do, you know, the motion captures. Not a lot of games do that, but when they do that, it's nice to see that you have an actor that can do, you know, basically all that. Just the same with the actors for Grand Theft Auto 5 has done the same thing with their characters. So I thought that was pretty neat. So yeah, Troy Baker, second reason. Moving on. And to my number 1 reason. No multiplayer. I can't stress this enough, guys. I am so happy there's no fucking multiplayer in this game. I've talked about my Batman Arkham Origins rant, how I felt that I felt that how the multiplayer ruined the Batman Arkham Origins, and I felt as though like they could have concentrated much more. You could have put much more emphasis on single player. Now there's other companies that can do that, that can make a multiplayer, like Naughty Dog with Uncharted and The Last of Us, who can make great multiplayer but also a fantastic single player experience. And some companies I don't think can do that. I'm not saying that Sucker Punch can't do that. I'm just saying that if anything, I would rather them concentrate just on single player. And for them to say that we're not going to have multiplayer, not even user-generated content, which I'm not going to lie, I never did that in Infamous 2. I know some people did it. I never did it. I seen missions up there from people, from fans who personally created their own missions. And to be honest, some of them, besides one, I didn't really like them at all. But yeah, so as far as that, them still keeping the no multiplayer route, same with Rocksteady for Arkham Knight. I already talked about that in my video. Go check that out. I love it, man. I fucking love it. And I am so glad, because that means they're going to concentrate full on single player. Oh, well, the game's already done, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, no multiplayer. My number one reason for why this game is going to kick ass, because they can just concentrate on the story and the character development, and game's going to be great. So, okay, guys, that's it for my Infamous Games video. I hope you enjoyed it. We went over a good bit of, we went over all the games for the most part. Skipped up on the comic books. And like I said, if you want to see the comic books, you want to bridge the gap, check that out. Or go check out the wiki page for Infamous. Just type in infamouswiki.com. And they have some very good information up there. If you want to just get like the quick run through of the comic books or the games, check that stuff out. So, yeah, that's it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Oh yeah, reviews, more reviews coming soon. There's no really any movies I've seen lately. Nothing really came out. As far as like DVD and Blu-ray releases, that's fine. I still got movies to watch on that, but I'm not going to be doing a review on that because I like to do reviews of movies that are still in the theater. So for right now, nothing's really going down. So as far as my reviews, I'm going to start on my series review. So, so what should I review for my series? What will be my first series to review? Any ideas? No. No! Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Guys, I apologize. This was not the original outro for this video, but it took me 2 days, almost 2 days to upload this, and I don't know whether I can get it out today at all. I'm making this while everything's processing and stuff like that for my Infamous Games video and the reviews I do for that. The original outro was talking about what's the next video I'm going to do. I don't even know if I can do it now because of this copyright thing, man. And just briefly on a serious note here, I am so sick of this copyright stuff. You know, I knew it wasn't over, but my god, getting this video out has been just a pain in the ass because Sony Computer Entertainment has just been just like, get it up there, you know, it's just been fucking me up the ass. And I'm so sick. I'm so sick of this and these copyright claims, these false copyright claims, because I took 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds, I took 25 seconds from the first trailer of Infamous that was released back in like 2009, and I get a copyright claim for that. Are you fucking kidding me? The public trailer for everybody? I'm doing a review! So now I have to dispute stuff with Sony and stuff and things like that. So this video was supposed to be out on Monday and my computer's just being a dick. It's just messing up on everything, man, and it's just fucking pissing me off. I apologize. I really apologize. I didn't think it was going to take this long. I didn't think I was going to make a video about this, but I have to get it out there. Sony, because I don't even think it's Sony's fault. I think it's fucking YouTube again. And I don't want this to go into like a second rant because the Infamous video is already over now. But this is bullshit, man. This fucking YouTube comment system. I hate the comment system. I still hate the comment system. I hate Google Plus. I fucking hate the copyright claim, which is such bullshit. I can put up there fuck out of my face. I can put up there that it's a review and everything, and they'll still be like, oh, well, this is owned by Sony. I know it's owned by Sony. The fuck is wrong with you? Fucking YouTube, man. God damn. Sick of this shit. I can't even get a review out anymore. Oh, you use one clip from the trailer, or you use one clip from the gameplay that you took, and I get foul claim with that. Fucking gameplay. Oh, it's okay for me to have some Grand Theft Auto 5 gameplay on my channel, but did you show fucking Infamous from 2009? Are you high? I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, this is going on way longer than what it needs to be. I already had to break this up into 2 parts, so I apologize. I just had to get that out. I just had to get it on camera. I'm fucking pissed off with this stuff, and I might not have to show any video footage at all. And that's going to really hurt the reviews, man. That's going to really hurt the series of reviews I got planned. God, and I wanted to do reviews of good shows, too. And you can't show that shit on YouTube. God, YouTube flags you for every little fucking thing. It's ridiculous. Is anybody else having this problem? God. But, yeah, okay, alright guys, that's it. I'll see you in my next video, which is supposed to have been a review on the Teen Titans Go series. They're about to end their first season. And I wanted to go over the whole thing. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to make it because I'm literally like 70% of the episodes in, and I actually stopped watching it. So you can already know what I think about it from that, but I actually want to get that out. I actually want to do this. And I know DC, here comes DC, gonna come along, they're gonna be like, the fuck? The fuck? You can't do that. It's our stuff. No. But alright guys, if I can get the review out, I'll get it out. And yeah, so thanks for watching the video. Really appreciate it, like I said in part 1. And it is fucking Wednesday at 4:06 in the afternoon, man. God damn. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck YouTube. I'm saying it and I'm on it right now. I got no other place to go. Fuck YouTube. Fuck the copyright system. Fuck Google Plus. Still fuck Google Plus. Hey Google Plus. Alright. Cut the camera off. Fuck it, I'm done.